4 men and 2 inanimate objects, all competing to see who can predict the most games right this NFL season. How will the NFL intelligence on these 4 men stand up to the random chance of predicting between these 2 inanimate objects being randomly picked from a bowl or a Madden simulated franchise? Who will prevail? This is NFL week by week game predictions presented by Ascent Sports. Welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, we at Ascent Sports, welcome you to Weekly Predictions 13. In the 2 top corners, weighing in at a combined weight of, I'm going to say, 400 stone, we have Commander Rising, a.k.a. Steven. And Jimmy, Italy Rocks, Jimmy. And in the bottom corners, weighing in at probably a couple more stones than the top, we have Onion Bomb, a.k.a. Brenden. And Boss Man Spencer, a.k.a. Isaiah. And welcome to another Weekly Predictions video. Brenden, it's your turn.
We also got the Bull and Man on deck.
No one cares about them.
Yeah, no one cares about that.
But yeah, that's a good intro. We are back once again. How we did last week.
Terrible.
Yeah, we did pretty bad.
The best record, 9-6, accomplished by me and Madden. Alright, so me and Madden went 9-6. You 3 all went 7-8. Isaiah's
nice.
And then the Bull went 6-9. Nice.
That was a big win for Washington for me and Green Bay because I was the only one who took those.
Did you say the Bull and Madden both went 6-9?
No, Madden went 9-6. Bull went 6-9.
Nice.
Madden went 9-6.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Pretty good week. The Isaiah guarantee, unfortunately.
Oh my God! Of course it lost. We're getting it back. We're getting it back. Don't worry, I got a heater.
It keeps inching its way closer.
So wait, I have a question. What's the record at now?
5-7.
5-7. Isaiah, you're only 2 away from 500. Only 2.
3 behind me.
Yep.
Look at all these bad predictions. Yeah, I'm in the lead. But don't worry, because I got it this week. I got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you gonna get it to being only 1 game behind 500 this week, or what do you think?
I think I'm gonna be a game ahead of you.
Yeah,
another game ahead of you.
Yeah, the overall, Isaiah is still in the lead at 113, 66, and 1. Then Jimmy and Steven are still both tied at 109 and 70.
Coming for you,
then
Isaiah.
I'm creeping up.
Is there 7 games ahead of me?
No, 4.
Ahead of you.
No.
You said you were 116 and 109.
No, he said 113, 66, and 1.
Come on, Jimmy.
I said 116.
Unclog those ears.
And you are 109 with Steven. I 108.
Hey.
71. I'm back. Madden still not 101 and 78. And then the Bull 92 and 87. So it's interesting there. It's interesting. Everything's very interesting. We'll see how this turns out. Once again, the main points of the week with other discussion topics discussed earlier in the Ascent Sports Show. If you're watching this on YouTube as a solo video, make sure you check that out if you want to see that. But without further ado, guys, let's get in to predict the week 13 games. Before we get any further in, I do want to apologize for my mic quality. As you kind of heard, it's really quiet, more quiet than ever. It's more quiet than anyone else's mic, so it might be difficult to turn up and down. So yeah, sorry about that. I've been having a little bit of mic problems, so I'll have to look into that. Hopefully you can enjoy the predictions regardless. Sorry about that. Alright, starting off with Thursday night football, we have the Cowboys at the Saints. I'm going with the Cowboys to bounce back. I'm not really sure if is CD or Cooper coming back yet?
I feel like Cooper should because I think he had an injury and then he also like tested positive like 2 weeks ago. So I think he should be back. CD is in like concussion protocol, I think, so that's gonna be a plus with a Thursday. It's kind of gonna be hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? Zeke looked like he got kind of murked, but I think he played the rest of the game. So I mean, I don't know.
Isn't Tony Pollard doing pretty good though?
Yeah, he's doing very good.
But like it's really good, obviously, when you have like the 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
Regardless, I'm going with the Cowboys. I feel like they do need a bounce back win here, and they could use this win in a pretty tight NFC. They should win their division, but like it could always go for that number 1 seed. So yeah, I'm going for the Cowboys here.
Yeah, I'm going with the Cowboys as well. As Brent said, they really need that. They could really use that bounce back win, especially just after losing to the Raiders in overtime by a field goal. So, yeah, they could use this win. Of course, injury with, as we just got done discussing with CD and Cooper. We'll see how that plays out, but I still think they can get it done over the Saints. The Saints aren't particularly a good team. Plus, they've got their own injuries as well. I'm going Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm also going to take the Cowboys. I did kind of want to make this a point, though, because this always seems to come up. Not even just for this game, but like just in general. We record these on Tuesday nights, which does leave a lot of the week open for like, injuries and stuff like that. We do our best over here at Ascent Sports to keep track with everything and who's going to play and who's not going to play, and we base our predictions around that. But sometimes we just get fucked. And I could honestly see this being a game where we all just get fucked. But, we'll see. And that doesn't just go for this game. I just kind of wanted to say that because I feel like that's happened a bunch this year. Where it's like, holy shit, like I picked this team, and turns out they're missing like 8 people.
Yeah.
Sean Payton also has not announced the player or the starting quarterback, so Cowboys.
Yeah, that's a weird situation.
Don't know
who
to prepare for.
The Saints.
Oh, well, who's is Trevor and Taysom battling?
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, remember when Taysom Hill got I'm sorry, Steven, but Taysom Hill got like a super big contract, and then like they were like, yo, wait, you're not a quarterback, actually. We need to lower that down. And then Taysom's like, nah, I'm getting like a majority of the QB snaps. I'm a quarterback. I need to make quarterback money. That's a funny thing that's going on there because Taysom Hill's being paid a lot.
Well,
his production.
He does. I think he plays majority in the quarterback position, right?
Well, now, yeah.
Yeah.
The Bull is going with the Saints. Madden is also going to take the Saints, and their score is 31-24. All right, moving on to the 1 o'clock games. Next up, we have divisional rivalry here. We have the Colts at the Texans. I'm going with the Colts.
Oh, man, this is a great game, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going with the Colts. Although, yeah, I'm going with the Colts. The Jets just beat the Texans. Like, come on, man. Like,
it is take the Texans again after that.
Yeah, I mean, it is a divisional rival, but still, the Colts, they have to.
The Colts.
The Colts is the Colts, but they need to soundly beat these guys. There's no excuse otherwise. I'm going Colts.
Colts without doubt.
Oh, Isaiah.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna take the Colts, but I really it's this division, man. I'm telling you, don't. I'm not gonna risk it on the Texans, but
you had like a Kawhi moment. You were like with
the little smile. Yo, that GIF is bad funny.
Bull is going with the Colts. Madden also going the Colts. We're all in on the Colts. Matt, the Texans 35-28. Madden's taking the score. 28.
No way the Texans put up 28.
The Texans stink. All right, next up we have. Speaking of stink, I have no right to say any of this as a Steelers fan, but we have the next up we have the Vikings at the Lions.
Maybe not. What do you mean? Speaking of stinks,
this is a toilet bowl. Come on.
To be fair, I meant more because of the Lions, but
I'm just saying we play Minnesota this year. You guys have been talking a lot of shit.
We played them next, but
what happens when we beat them 40-3?
It is Kirk
and we'll
Cousins'
be what
prime
6-1.
6-6. We'll be 7-6-1.
I'm going with the Vikings. They should definitely beat the Lions here. I'm
going with the Vikings. The Lions are so bad. They're a really bad team. Granted, the Vikings, are the Vikings, but the Vikings have to win here. There's no way. It is a divisional rival as well, though. So, Jimmy,
Vikings.
I'm going to take the Vikings as well after much thought. Or you're just going to stick on this train?
I have a feeling there wasn't much thought into that.
No, there was. This could have been the week.
The Bull is going with the Vikings. And Madden is also going with the Vikings. We're all in on the Vikings. Their score, another close one, 24-17.
See, that is possible just because it's a divisional rival.
Oh.
Next up, we have the Giants at the Dolphins. I'm going with the Dolphins. As I said, this team's making a push, and I think they're only going to lose at max 2 more games. I think they're on a push here. I think this is going to be
Giants.
They got very, very, they got an easy schedule coming up. They got Dolphins. I'm sorry. They got Cowboys.
Yeah.
They got Giants. They got Jets. They got potentially injured Titans. They got Saints are injured. And then they got the Patriots who knows. It's at Miami, so that was always a iffy one before. So who knows? But for this one week at a time, one step at a time, one game at a time, one play at a time, I'm going with the Dolphins to win this game.
Yeah, I'm going with the Dolphins. The Giants did just beat the Eagles, but barely. And the Dolphins, they beat the Panthers bad, 33-10. I'm going with the Dolphins. Although the Giants could still win this. But I agree with Brenden. I think the Dolphins are on a bit of a comeback trail. I don't think it'll be good enough to get into the playoffs, but I can easily see them having over a 500 record. And I'm going Dolphins.
I'm also taking the Dolphins.
Jimmy. Oh.
Is he frozen?
He's frozen.
He's frozen.
No, he's just sitting really still.
Yeah.
But Bull's going with the Giants, and Madden is going with the Dolphins. They have a score of 21-10. For this game, I like that score, actually. Not too high, not too low. Giants might not be able to get anything going if the Dolphins defense bumps it up. Alright, next up, we have the Buccaneers at the Falcons, and I'm going with the Buccaneers.
Yeah, I'm going with the Buccaneers. That's an easy W.
Buccaneers.
Isaiah.
We're 5-7, right?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're just wasting it. You're just wasting it.
Hear me out. Hear me out. What a win it would be for the Falcons if they could do it. And I don't think I've ever gotten to do it.
Oh my goodness.
You're not doing it.
I'm guaranteeing that the Atlanta Falcons beat Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They tried to get their revenge on the Patriots themselves. Didn't work. They got beat like 55-0, I think. But what's life without a little risk, you know? And I feel confident about the Falcons. I feel like, Matty Ice is going to have the ice.
Matty Ice.
That's his name. That's what they call him. And
Sure.
that's what Google said. So,
The Tide Pod commercial.
yeah, I mean, it's just because I guaranteed it, it's going to be a heartbreaker. Tampa Bay is going to win in like the last minute or something.
By a
I
field
don't know.
goal.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, but I don't know. I'm feeling good about this.
28-3 too.
Yo, if that happens.
But the Bull is going with the Buccaneers. However, Madden is hopping on the Isaiah guarantee, and they're taking the Falcons. They have it 29-28.
Ooh,
that's
That
What's
could
up
be the
there?
score if it is an upset. All right, next up, we have the Eagles at the Jets. And I'm going to take the upset. I'm taking the Jets. I'm predicting a collapse with the Eagles after losing to the Giants, back-to-back New York teams after being like a dark horse for some people. So Eagle-like. I'm predicting it. I got Jets.
I got Jets as well. I agree with Brendan. I think this is going to be the final nail in the coffin for the Eagles. And the Jets to get back-to-back wins. Crazy, right?
If
The Jets.
The Jet, that would be crazy.
But yeah, I'm going with the Jets. You're going with the Eagles, Jimmy?
That didn't work out last week.
That's right.
I'm going to also take the Eagles.
That also didn't work out last week.
Yeah,
This is actually the exact same scenario. Me and Team took the New York team, and you guys took the Eagles. We'll see if it plays out the same.
Fly. They're going to fly this week. They're
into a
flying.
fucking building.
Wow.
The Bull is going with the Jets. Wow, Madden also going with the Jets. Interesting. Did not expect that. But the Jets, they have it 30-15.
Ooh. The Jets putting up 30 points. I mean, they did put up, 20-some against the Texans?
Alright, next up, we have the Cardinals at the Bears. I'm going with the Cardinals. The Bears aren't the best. Cardinals are good.
Yeah, Cardinals every day.
2+2 math.
Cardinals every day, twice on Sunday.
But you can only take them once on Sunday. Cause they only
Shut
play
up.
once.
Shut up. Shut up.
I'm going to take the Cardinals as well.
The Bulls going to go with the Bears. But Madden is going to go with the Cardinals. And their score is 31. Then flip that around. 13. 31-13. Alright, next up. We have a really good game here. Pretty good. This is another wild card duel here. That we could be saying that both teams pushing here.
Is it 4 o'clock or 1 o'clock?
Believe it's still 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, this should be the last 1 o'clock. Could be a 4 o'clock though, but I could see why they didn't think this was gonna be a 4 o'clock game. It is the Chargers at the Bengals. I'm going with the Chargers. I've always seen them as the better team. So that's kind of just and they're like a hit or miss, like a box of chocolates team. You never know what you're gonna get. It's
Nice Forrest Gump line there.
thank you. But like you really don't. They just lost to the Broncos. They played a good game against the Steelers and almost choked it but won. Like they beat good teams, they lose to good teams. Like, you never know what they're gonna get. I think it's very Chargers like to win this and like stay afloat in this potential wild card in the hunt thing. Maybe some false hope for the division if the Chiefs aren't actually like back, but I think they are. But regardless, I think the Chargers got this one. I'm going to win this one. And besides, even though the Bengals killed the Steelers, like the Bengals are the Bengals. Like they might be hungover over that. Like they might be too hyped from that. Like I don't know why I said the Bengals are the Bengals. Who cares? We played them twice already. We're gonna make the playoffs and we're gonna get smoked by them in the wild card. Oh my God!
I agree. The Bengals is the Bengals, and for that reason, I'm going with the Chargers because I have more faith in the Chargers than the Bengals, and it's not biased. It really isn't. It's not biased. I do agree with Brenden. The Chargers are kind of like this unpredictable team, but in my opinion, the Chargers have more of a foundation than the Bengals. I like some could just call it a gut feeling, but I have more faith in the Chargers than the Bengals. I know the Bengals. The Chargers have been in my top 10 pretty a lot, actually. They've been in it at number 10, number 9. But they've been in it most of the time. The Bengals only been in it a couple times. So I don't know. I like the Chargers better. I'm going with them.
See, we probably said I 7 times in a row.
Yeah, Jimmy, why are you hating, bro?
Oh my god.
I picked the Bengals.
You don't even have to stutter. Just talk. Your guts out.
You say you got the Bengals, Jimmy? All right. Well,
Yep.
either one of us
great.
is going to be
It's
2 more
frozen
ahead,
now.
or we're going to be 2 back, because I am also taking the Bengals. So it could be a big week for Steve. Because I took the Falcons guarantee, and then we disagreed on the Jets
If it
game.
is a big week for me, I'll be saying I 20 million times next week.
We're battling again.
Captain.
The Bull is going with the Chargers, but Madden is going to split us 3-3. They're going to take the Bengals, and their score is 33-29. Good score.
Oh, is that like a game-winning field goal? Because
No.
Wait, no, that's 4, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Moving into the 4 o'clock games. We have the Jaguars at the Rams. I'm taking the Rams. Hopefully, for their sake, this is a slaughter.
No discussion.
Oh, no, Jimmy. We're Ascent Sports. We have more pride than this.
You know what, Brendan? Just for that, you need to elaborate on it now. Go, elaborate.
Good, because I was playing anyhow. But the Rams should kill this team. They need to. If they want to have if this is even close, panic, worry. Because they need to be a better team. Show they're a better team and not lose. I think this could be a team where all the anger and just pent up frustration of the Rams comes out and
pumped up pettiness.
Throws 4 or 5 touchdowns. But
Dan's.
A Cooper Cup has a day.
Mike.
What was blue though?
It was a ghost. Isaiah's got to go in and
I got the Rams.
I got the Rams.
We got to send Isaiah to the most haunted place in Pennsylvania now.
I think I was dead on them. I'm going Rams. Yeah, they should kill this team. They got it.
Yeah, I'm going Rams. They need this win. They really, really need it.
The Bull is going with the Rams. Madden is also going with the Rams. They have it close though. They have the score 27-21. If that's a score, I feel like that's a fail for the Rams against the Jags. A win's a win, but in this circumstance, I feel like the Rams, that's not good for the Rams. Bye. Next up, we have, I don't know why I'm saying that. We have the Washington football team at the Raiders. I'm going with the football team. I missed the opportunity to take Heineke last week. I'm taking it this week. Football team, low-key on a run. So is the Raiders, but ever since all that drama, Henry Ruggs, Damon Arnett, John Gruden, you name it, the Raiders have just been on a collapse, it feels like. But they beat the Cowboys, so it's what? But then I feel like we're gonna snap back to reality here, and I feel like this is going to be kind of just a Raiders thing. Beat the Cowboys but lose to the football team. I don't know. And the football team, like I said, they're decent. Heineke's going off. I don't know if their defense is exactly stepping up, but they're playing at least a decent bit better. Yeah, I'm going with the... Landon Collins made a play last night with the, force of phone. That's the first time I heard his name in, 5 years. But,
yeah, he the last time he was good was what, on the Giants?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going with the football team for this matchup.
I'm going football team as well. I second everything you said. The Raiders, yeah, they beat the Cowboys in overtime, which is a really good W on their end. But like Brennan said, I think it's time they snap into reality. They've had so much drama going on inside their organization, John Gruden, Henry Ruggs, etc. So, I don't see this momentum holding up. I'm going football team. Taylor Heineke. Who was that, Jimmy?
Football team.
I'm going Raiders.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
against Heineke.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Something feels like. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna go Raiders. I'm gonna go football team.
You're going with Taylor Heineke.
Yeah, it only makes sense. I have to. Although I really think the Raiders could win this game though. This was a tough one.
Yeah, this was the Bull is going with the football team. Are we gonna be all in on the football team? No, Madden's gonna take the Raiders, and they have it 28-14. All right, next up, we have our team, our game. It's the Ravens at the Steelers. Even though the Ravens won, both these teams aren't coming off of the greatest performances, but Ravens did do much better since a win is a win, and we just got stomped. Very, very, knee-jerk reaction to take the Ravens. But, call it bias, call it false hope, I'm taking the Steelers in this matchup. It really feels like more than usual with the Cam Hayward's comment about Chase Claypool, like he wants to rip the speakers out. Like, it feels like there's a fire lit under, at least, like, hopefully the defense. Hopefully, like, in some, like, talk, we need change. Like, hopefully there's at least some sort of fire. They got embarrassed. They should want revenge. Lamar, we've been saying, Lamar, he literally just threw 4 picks. He's low-key. He could be tweaking some more. He has struggled with us in the past. Like, he doesn't, like, play us the greatest. We are at home. Not that sometimes matters. We get, lost to the Browns in the playoffs at home. But,
got spanked.
I am going with the Steelers. How do I do this? I don't know. I'm picking the Steelers.
Yeah. And shout out to players like Cam Hayward. Those are people you need on a team. Same thing. Call me biased. Call me whatever you want. I'm going Steelers. I think this is where we put our foot in the mud and say, that's it. No more. Never. That Bengals game was a slap in the face, and I think it was a wake-up call. See, I had to stop myself because I was thinking if I was saying I too much. Thanks, Jimmy.
Smacking the math.
But yeah, Steelers taking the W. They got this.
I can't read.
The Steelers. I have the Steelers.
Are we making you be the villain, Isaiah?
Don't do it, Isaiah.
Well, I was already the villain in canon. So, I mean, I do already have it written down. I'm going to go with the Ravens. If we lose, I mean, it'll be the same old shit I've been saying. So, hopefully we play like the fourth quarter in the chart, and then we'll just get smoked the next week. But hopefully we can play like the fourth quarter Chargers game, and hopefully we can do that the rest of the year.
The Bull is going with the Ravens. Isaiah's not alone. But Madden is gonna take the Steelers. They have
because Madden's not a fake fan.
Low scoring, 20. They have it 21-13. Nah, don't give Madden too much credit. They've hated the Steelers for years.
They have.
In this particular franchise, we're 9-3.
Super Bowl?
That makes me sad.
Only if.
Alright, next up, we have 49ers at the Seahawks. I'm going with the 49ers. Seahawks are dead. Russell Wilson's still hurt. Seahawks are not good. 49ers are pushing for the playoffs. What more can you say? No, I think the Seahawks already won this once, and they usually split. If they, I don't know, they're getting swept if the 49ers win first. But I'm going Niners.
Yeah, I'm going Niners as well. The Seahawks needed to beat the football team, and they were close, but no cigar. I think that was the nail in the coffin for the Seahawks. I'm going Niners.
Niners.
I have the 49ers.
1849?
Yep.
The Bowl also has the 49ers. And Madden is going with the 49ers as well. Their scores
4-9.
37-31. All right, next up, Sunday Night Football. The Broncos at the Chiefs. Going with the Chiefs. I think they're back. They're at home. The Broncos are not the best team right now. Going Chiefs.
I mean, this is a divisional rival. We saw what happened with the Broncos and the Chargers last week. So, anything can happen, but I'm still going with the Chiefs. But I wouldn't be surprised if they lost. I really wouldn't. Divisional rival, but going Chiefs.
Chiefs.
How about those
Chiefs.
The Bull is going with the Broncos. Killing the vibes. What am I looking at? Oh, Madden. They're taking the Chiefs, and they're to have it 35-17. Last up, we have Monday Night Football. Very interesting matchup. Divisional rivals battling for the division, both of them. We have the Patriots at the Bills.
Good game.
I'm going with the Patriots. The Bills, another one that not as bad as the Chargers, but you don't know what team's gonna show up. They just are prone to flopping. They got killed by the Colts by 40. They lost to the Jags. I always bring that up, but I'm like flabbergasted by that still. Like the Jaguars beat the Buffalo Bills. Like
What was it? 6-0?
6-9.
No, 6-9.
Nice. But yeah, I'm going with the Patriots.
That is a good score.
I think they're both playing good football right now, coming off good wins. But the Patriots are on a roll, and they've had the number of the Bills for the longest time. Like it couldn't be all Brady. It has to be somewhat Belichick. So I'm going Patriots for this game.
Yeah. No, I'm going Bills. I think that the Bills can pull this off. I really do. Well, wait. Question: who's home?
Bills are home.
Okay, yeah, that's because
Baker Mayfield.
Foxborough is that home that does
Mm-hmm.
that home does matter. Foxborough is a tough place to win in.
I think Joe Flacco did it.
Look at
I twisted my arm the wrong way. I felt like it was gonna break. But yeah, I got the Bills. I think the Bills can pull this off. Some may call this an upset.
Nah, this one go your way.
Yeah, I'm going Bills. I think they got this. I think this is where they retake the number 1 spot and they slam their dick down.
Who's gonna stop Stephon Diggs?
J.C.
Go with
Jackson.
the Bills.
J.C. Jackson.
I thirdly am going to take the Bills.
So I'm
Even
alone.
Brenden.
Okay. Let's
Big
get
points,
into it.
though, Brenden.
Yeah.
You could do it.
Okay.
It's gonna be a big week for you.
Well, not completely alone. I got both the objects on me. The Bull is going with the Patriots, and Madden is going with the Patriots as well. They are very convinced. Their score is 45-10. A complete shutout.
I don't see that happening.
I think it's going to be close. A lot of bye weeks. We got the Titans, Panthers, Browns, and the Packers all on their bye weeks. But alright guys, if you want to see how we did with these picks, make sure you tune in next week to either the video or the end of the Ascent Sports Show. I will wrap up how we did last week, like we did with this week with week 12.
Oh, he's doing it again.
For next time. And Jimmy's flexing his rings, for those who can't see.
They're worth about $3 each, by the way.
Oh, that's 2019, 2021.
They're in the vending machines.
That's a three-peat right there.
I can buy those off Jimmy for about $10 easy.
You can't actually win the championship like he did. 3 times, back to back to back. He three-peated. Going for the 4th.
In the Jimmy Olympics?
If you want to see how we did, make sure you watch next time. But we'll wrap it up and we'll predict the next week's games as well. Week 14 or whatever. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe, don't subscribe. No, it's always up to you. We'll see you guys in the next video of us. Goodbye.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know